Welcome to today's webinar on Sarix IP cameras. I'm Kevin Saldana, Principal Product Manager at Pelco. The Sarix IP cameras give you the best of both worlds. We certainly meet the needs of customers who are looking for best-in-class capabilities with no compromises for challenging mission-critical applications. We also have solutions for customers who are looking for excellent security video coverage in most commonly encountered video situations at more affordable price points. We offer IP cameras that address all your needs. Industry-leading capabilities in Sarix Enhanced series for the most challenging lighting conditions with provision for advanced learning analytics, and the Sarix Professional series for most commonly encountered situations with the most popular features at more affordable price points. Sarix Enhanced 3 series is industry-leading in several dimensions. It has substantially more capability than its predecessor, the Sarix Enhanced 2 line, in its image quality, performance, analytics, and ruggedness. There are several advancements over the previous generation. Better low light and wide dynamic range performance with sure vision technology to extract security detail in the most challenging lighting conditions. With electronic image stabilization enabled by built-in gyro technology, Sarix Enhanced cameras provide sharp, stable images even in the presence of vibration from road movements from vehicles, as well as wind movement. Power redundancy between PoE or PoE Plus and 12-volt DC or 24-volt AC ensures 24-hour, 365-day continuous availability and operation, even under unstable power supply situations. With IK10++ cameras, Sarix Enhanced 3 offers industry-leading vandal resistance. Sarix Enhanced 3 environmental models offer the most rugged ingress certifications in the industry, including IP66, IP67, IP68, and IP69K. And finally, Sarix Enhanced 3 cameras are provisioned with advanced deep learning analytics to more accurately and quickly draw your attention to areas or incidents of interest. Now let's turn our attention to Sarix Pro 3. Sarix Pro 3 over its previous generation has several enhancements. Certainly better image quality, better performance, wider operating temperature conditions, built-in Pelco Pro Analytics suite, additional configurations including box cameras, and of course, as before, these cameras are priced more affordably and very, very competitively. Sarix Enhanced series is one of Pelco's flagship products. It is an industry-leading fixed IP line that is designed for mission-critical applications that demand high performance and reliability in challenging conditions, such as poor lighting and extreme weather. In mission-critical applications such as transportation, where there might be vibration due to the camera caused by vehicles passing by, the Sarix Enhanced image stabilization results in smooth and steady images in the presence of challenging conditions. Sarix Enhanced is also ideal for airports where high availability, extreme lighting conditions, weather conditions call for very rugged cameras. Great also for casinos where fast-paced monitoring is required at high frame rates. City centers where the field of view can have bright areas, shaded areas, and intensely dark areas as well. Designed with superior reliability, fault tolerance, and processing speed, the Sarix Enhanced 3 series ensures you always get the security information that you need. Let's now turn to the Sarix Pro 3 series, which offers a breadth of coverage and depth of security capabilities at an affordable price. Sarix Pro 3 cameras are aimed at the mainstream of the market that needs excellent performance and reliability in commonly encountered tough lighting and environmental conditions, but at a competitive price. Sarix Professional cameras pack the most needed features and functionality into an assortment of affordable indoor and outdoor cameras to maximize your video security options and protect people, property, and the bottom line. Sarix Pro 3 is ideal for commercial buildings where continuous monitoring and image detail is required, healthcare and education where vandal resistance and bidirectional audio communication are important, Hospitality, where in places like lobbies, true wide dynamic range is required to extract image detail from both bright and dark areas in the same scene. The government segment is also looking for robust and reliable security solutions at affordable prices. These are just a few of the applications that Sarix fixed IP cameras can play in. Unlike broadcast video, where you have perfect lighting and controlled environments, security video is all about capturing information in very challenging conditions. Incidents invariably happen in the dark, in poor lighting. In several applications, vehicles are moving too fast. We need to provide security video coverage in all kinds of weather, in places all the way from Alaska to the north and northern Europe to very warm coastal climates in the Middle East. And finally, there's just too much video coming at an operator, as well as stored in storage. So you want to quickly and accurately be guided to the areas of real concern. Let's look at how Sarix IP cameras address these challenges. Let's start with challenging lighting conditions. Security video is all about getting detail in poor lighting conditions. Ability to discern detail on people and vehicles in the dark is important. Often you have situations where both bright and dark areas are present in the same scene, where you need security information from both. Let's take a look at this scenario and see how Sarix IP cameras address it. In situations where an operator wants to capture security detail in challenging lighting conditions, Pelco delivers outstanding image quality with clear details. Let's start with Sarix Pro 3. Sarix Pro 3 has up to 5 megapixels for great security detail that enables application like recognition of people and vehicles. It has up to 120 dB of true wide dynamic range, which brings out the detail in both very bright and very dark areas of a scene to maximize visibility. It has excellent low light performance that enables you to see in color even in very low light. And when there is no light at all, adaptive IR illumination to keep details intact without overexposure as objects approach the camera. Now, Sarix Enhance 3 has from 2 to 8 megapixels of resolution for even more detail. The SureVision technology in Sarix Enhance 3 has outstanding low light performance and true wide dynamic range up to 130 decibels to extract even more security detail in the most challenging of lighting conditions. It has robust image stabilization for steady images even in the presence of vibration and wind. And finally, again, adaptive IR to keep detail intact even as objects approach the camera in total darkness. The other application that we want to talk about is the ability to extract clear detail even in situations where there is high motion. Gaming is a classic example, or transportation, where there is need to capture detail in high motion. You want to be able to slow the action down to see in greater detail what exactly is going on. To meet this need, Sarix Pro 3 cameras have frame rates up to 60 frames a second at 4 megapixels on the 5 megapixel models, which gives the operator the ability to slow scenes down of interest and capture detail in images. In situations that demand high detail, such as gaming and traffic, Pelco delivers outstanding frame rate performance in Sarix Enhance 3 with up to 120 frames a second at 1080p, which gives the operator the ability again to freeze situations and look at them in slow motion. Both camera lines deliver high performances without overly burdening bandwidth and minimizing storage costs. Both camera lines, Sarix Enhanced as well as Sarix Pro, support Pelco Smart Compression and H.265 encoding that enable lower bit rates without compromising image quality. This results in a reduction of storage and bandwidth costs by compressing up to 70% depending upon the level of complexity and motion in the scene. This is especially important at higher resolutions and frame rates. These camera lines also offer 3 configurable streams, offering greater flexibility to view, record, and deploy on thinner network connections. The next challenge we want to look at is being able to withstand and survive harsh weather conditions. Security cameras deployed in all kinds of challenging environmental conditions all around the world, from the cold of Alaska and Northern Europe to the very hot, humid climates of the coastal areas in the Middle East and Asia. In situations where we have such challenging weather, Sarix Pro 3 environmental models deliver assured performance reliably for years. We have dome and bullet environmental models that operate across temperature ranges of -40 to 60 C and can be deployed in almost any environment. Certifications such as IP66 and IP67 for excellent ingress protection. These cameras also meet Type 4X requirements that certify them for outdoor use as a mandatory requirement in several countries. They also have IK10 ratings for robust vandal resistance. In situations of extreme weather conditions, Sarix Enhance 3 delivers the most rugged solutions in the industry. We have environmental models that are used in even wider operating temperature conditions, industry-leading ingress protection with IP66, IP67, IP68, and IP69K ratings, IK10++ impact ratings, which are outstanding for vandal resistance that deliver robustness up to 50 joules, and power failover that allows you to automatically switch from PoE to 24-volt AC without a reboot. And finally, let's talk a little bit about dealing with false positives in video analytics. Research reveals that security teams spend approximately 25% of their time chasing false positives resulting from incidents. The angle of view, lighting, and shadows can all impact traditional rules-based video analytics, resulting in false positives. Avoiding these and minimizing these is a huge challenge. On Sarix Pro, we have built-in Pro Analytics Suite that helps an operator focus attention on areas of concern quickly. On Sarix Enhanced, we also have a built-in Sarix Enhanced Analytics Suite with additional behaviors for common situations. But even more importantly, Sarix Enhanced has now the provision for advanced deep learning analytics that provides superior accuracy in its ability to easily categorize objects within a scene. It also dramatically reduces false positives across angle of view, lighting conditions, and shadows with little effort in setup. This results in greatly increased productivity for security teams who can now focus on real incidents. Both Sarix Pro 3 and Sarix Enhanced 3 series come in the following configurations that span the breadth of use scenarios: bullets for overt coverage, mini domes for discrete coverage, box cameras for flexible coverage with a wide choice of Pelco megapixel lenses. And we also have on Sarix Pro 3 a wedge camera for smaller spaces such as stairwells and elevators. So in short, we cover the use occasions that security video is deployed in very, very thoroughly with breadth and depth with these outstanding lines of Sarix cameras. So why Sarix Professional? Let's summarize. Sarix Pro 3 has excellent image quality in challenging lighting conditions with up to 120 decibels of true wide dynamic range. It delivers greater security detail with resolutions up to 5 megapixel and adaptive IR illumination for images in zero light. It also has the ability to capture fast-moving objects with up to 60 frames a second at 4 megapixel resolutions. And with bandwidth and storage cost savings with advanced coding like H.264 and H.265 and Pelco Smart Compression technologies. They are rugged cameras that can be deployed in a range of operating environments. They have video analytics in the Sarix Pro suite, such as adaptive motion, camera sabotage, intrusion detection, directional motion, and so forth. And finally, they are well integrated with Pelco's VMS Video Expert, as well as other leading VMS systems in the world. To summarize, Sarix Enhance 3 is industry leading in all important major dimensions. It delivers great accuracy in detection and ease of configuration with capacity for advanced deep learning analytics, outstanding security detail in extremely lighting conditions with show vision technology with the best-in-class low light and wide dynamic range performance, image capture at high speeds at up to 120 frames a second at 1080p, unsurpassed ruggedness and reliability in extreme environmental conditions with the best certifications in the industry. Here are the coordinates that you can reach us at, and please feel free to do so. For more information, you can contact us certainly on the web as well as on the phone. Thank you for taking the time to learn about these exciting Sarix fixed IP lines of cameras from Pelco.